Okay, this is Gamer Blave, and we are back with another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. If you missed the last episode, or you just want to be reminded of what's going on. In the last episode, we came to Talmberg and talked to Robard, and we got a mission to deal with some humans. I'm going to go ahead and start traveling over here to Sasau. I think at the end of the last one, I said we were going to go to Ratai, but we're going to start heading to Sasau. Anyway, we were going to deal with some humans, guys, and that one got a little bit crazier than I anticipated, because basically we were going to deal with one camp, and like we were cleaning up one camp, and then I just accidentally stumbled into another camp, just ran right into the center of it, and it just turned into like this mess. Like I got flustered and it was a mess. We almost died. Well, we did die once, but this was the second time. The time we actually lived, almost died, and it was just a disaster. You suddenly find yourself in the middle of a skirmish. It's too late to think about how you got into this mess. Okay, do we want to flee or fight? Let's go ahead and fight, but I'm going to try to run.
Get out of here before something happens to you.
Okay, how many of them are chasing me? That's the question. A bunch. A bunch of them are chasing me. Okay, we've got two of them chasing us. Let's see if we can, oh shoot, I should have pulled my sword out. Pull the sword out. Okay, these guys are still fighting each other. I don't know which one's which. I don't know who's who. Do you want some? That guy's out of here. Like,
I'll slaughter you.
okay, guys, we've... Okay. Okay. Now, is this guy a good guy? Okay, the guards are fine. The guards are fine. Now, I think, like, the last time that I looted around the guards, like, I looted the dead bodies, they got super mad. So, I don't know if we should do that. Although, I think the guards just, like, despawned. Guys, these encounters are messed up. They're messed up. Let's just have a look at what he's got going on. We'll take his Groshen. We'll take his Cuirass. His Coif. Anyway, in the last episode, I said we were going to go to Ratai to sell this stuff, but I was like, well, Sasau's a pretty big town, I think. We can probably just sell it there. Also, guys, in between last episode and this one, I did start recording, and I actually did go to Ratai. I'm going to be honest. I went to Ratai, and the reason that I started recording again was because I ended up dying, and my checkpoint was at the very beginning of where I started recording. So I was like, well, I could just start, like cut the episode up, but like it would just be easier on me if I just started recording again. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I need to save more often, guys. I need to save more often. And humorously enough, guys, what ended up killing me was a peasant swarm. I mean, it was like 10 dudes. So there is actually a number of peasants that can in fact kill you. If you're me, at least, they can in fact kill you. So be aware. Be aware. So we're getting pretty close here. Let's keep going. Do we want to travel to the monastery, or do we just want to travel all the way down to Sasau? I don't know. Let's travel to the monastery, and then we'll actually ride manually into Sasau so we can kind of see what's going on. Okay, so that is the monastery. And well, actually, I mean, it might be early out enough in the day. We might still be able to talk to Ulrich. And he said he was going to be at the tavern. Is he marker B? Let's just check here. Let me go and actually check out our quest log. I want to take off that one and that one. I just don't want to see those. Well, let's keep these up here. So let's move towards B here.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we actually got across here much faster than I thought I was going to. Oh yeah, guys, never mind. I'm talking out of my out of something. But
Henry,
what the heck?
where's he going?
Where's he going?
Henry! Hey!
Hey,
Leave it. We've
oh,
got our own lives.
holy crap! Let me take off my helmet, guys. How'd they recognize me with that on? That's one thing.
Henry.
How's it going, you psycho? Fritz is insane, guys, if you don't remember.
I'm glad to see you.
You guys are alive. We know each other? Give me a break. Okay, I don't have the time now. Well, no, I mean, it's the middle of the day. We can talk to these guys.
Matthew! Fritz! You're alive!
Of course we're alive.
You can't get rid of us that easily.
I'm almost surprised how happy I am to see the pair of you are all right.
We are now, but we barely made it.
Yeah, it was hard. Fritz ran like a little girl.
Really?
Bollocks!
Well,
Bloody joker.
we ran out of there.
That's what happened to you.
They gave me a pretty good thrashing as well. It was only in Rat-Eye that I got back in my right mind.
You're not doing too well either, are you?
I mean, we look. I mean, I think we're looking pretty good. You know, we're kitted out in some pretty dang expensive stuff. You know, looking pretty healthy. You know, I can't complain. I can't complain. I'm Sir Radzig's squire.
Right now, I'm a squire for Sir Radzig.
I see you've worked your way up.
And how are you two getting by?
It's shit.
You said it. We're still chopped off to bits. Owe the monastery a bundle. And there's no work here.
Not for anyone with more than half a brain, anyway.
Does that include you guys? You've never been too fond of work, but people always need carpenters. Yeah, that sounds like it. Does no one in Sasau need two good carpenters? I mean, I think both of those are legitimate. I mean, we're basically saying the same thing with both of those.
No one's interested in two good carpenters in Sasau.
No one.
We looked everywhere.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know of anything?
It will really help us out right now.
Go to hell. I'll do nothing. Like, where's that coming from? Where's that coming from? I'll try to help. How about that? We'll, like, when I'm talking to people, if there's a dialogue option for it, I'll certainly ask. I mean, they are our friends from back home, and I mean, yeah, like, why not, guys? Why not?
Well, I can ask around, but I'm not promising anything.
Thanks, Henry.
We'll pay off the debt. Don't you worry.
Okay. What can you do? Well, they just said they're carpenters, but I guess we need to know, like, specifics for you know, so we can, like, give out their, you know, effectively give out their resume. I guess.
Where
I don't
would they
know.
hire you two?
Well, we were carpenters in the mines.
God be with you.
So wherever
Henry.
they work with wood, I suppose. Forget about construction. After Scallops, no one will be building for a long time. Just here in Sasau, and they don't want us here. The best chance we have is to work at a mill. People always have to eat. Ideally, we're looking for a job that pays a lot and doesn't require much work.
Oh yeah, that's the dream, isn't it? If you guys find something, let me know about it. Let me know about that one.
What other neighbours of ours made it?
Your hunker's in the monastery. That girl really helped us out. That's about all we know. When we ran for it, we helped Teresa. But who knows where she is now? We got separated.
Okay, now Teresa saved me. I saved Teresa. Well, I mean, we made some noise, so I mean, I guess at the same by the same token, that's sort of what she did, but she put herself a little. I think she put herself a little bit more on the line. Well, I don't know, guys. I guess. I mean, that this could be debated. This could be debated. I mean, certainly, because I mean, you know, Sir Robard was coming in with the literal cavalry, and then we, of course, you know, she was getting accosted by some soldiers, and we can only speculate as to their intentions. But she was getting accosted by some soldiers, and then, of course, we just made some noise. I think we whistled or whatever, and then got on our horse and got the heck out of there. It's not like we actually did anything to them or anything. But I would say that we can go with Teresa saved me here. That's the extremely long-winded way of making this decision here.
I owe my life to Teresa. She hauled me unconscious to the mill in Rattay and nursed me back to health.
I'm glad she survived. Since you know her so well, why not try asking her if she knows about any work? Good luck then.
All right, we can do that. Okay, let's see if Ulrich is down here, because he's supposed to be at the bar. That is not him. Maybe he's in here. Also, we're going to probably have to get a room here. And honestly, I think you can... Where the heck is this dude? I think you can just buy a room at a place. We looked at it, I think, a few episodes ago. I think I might just buy a room here in Sasau, and this could be like our little base of operations over here. Innkeep. How much for a freaking room? And by how much, I mean, how much to buy the place?
Can I sleep here?
All right. For how long?
Okay, come on. Get to the point, dude.
Just the one.
Whoa,
night?
shoot. No. That's not what I was trying
right.
to... I was trying to skip him. Okay, hold on a second. It's not worth that much to me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Suit yourself.
Okay, no, I need to sleep. Place to sleep.
All right. For how
Okay.
long?
Okay, a few nights.
How about if I...
No problem.
Okay, so we can give him $250. Okay, I'm just gonna pay him, guys. I'm just gonna pay the dude $250. I don't know why it says. I honestly I don't. Never mind. Let's just pay him.
Here you go.
Oh yeah, guys, I keep getting confused
I like it here.
because, like I said, I had to start recording again because I had already sold all my stuff in Rattay, and then I died, like I said, to the peasant mob, like 10 dudes. Okay, anyway, man, I honestly, I should have kept that footage, but I kind of rage deleted it. I didn't really rage delete it. I was just like, oh, I don't need this footage since I'm restarting recording. But I actually should have kept it in hindsight because it was actually kind of interesting, or at least sort of interesting. But I just couldn't get any stamina to hit one because I was like, I still think that this will work because I'm just gonna have to swing once, and like, there's no way any of them can block or do anything. But I never could get an attack off because it was just like a rage mob, and it just didn't work out. So where the heck is this guy? Is he like in a room sleeping? Yeah, anyway, so we own a room here now. That's nice. Ulrich?
So, what did Master Schaefer have to say?
I consulted him, and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Fafar found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins, and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Okay. That's good. Man, guys, this is kind of trippy. Okay, anyway, I don't know if you caught that. His armor just kind of like popped onto him and popped off there graphically. Anyway, so let's see, what time is it? It's still like, what, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so we can go and check out this other dude. Now, we also have a whole bunch of stuff that we can sell if, I mean, like, look at the size of this place. I mean, it's pretty large place. Now, also, hold on a second. Let me, there was another quest that we had to do. I think it was this last Will and Testament. This is another one. I will actually toggle that one on because we can take care of that one while we're here. So, side quests that we can, you know, like take care of while we're doing our other stuff. Might as well, you know. Why not, guys? Why the heck not? Okay, what do we got going on here? It looks like this is a blacksmith. See if this guy wants to buy some of our wares. How much money does this guy have?
The sun sets out across the
Blacksmith Mikesh.
Good health to you.
And to you. Do you work with copper?
Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the Monastery Craftsman's Yard has bought out all the copper.
Alright, that dude sucks. Tell me about blacksmiths and Sasau. Okay, first of all, let's talk trade. Because I want to sell. He's got... Man, this guy doesn't have any freaking money. Okay, let's go find someone who has money. Like, dude, you suck. Or maybe, I mean, it sounds weird because, I mean, it looks like this is a pretty big place. But there's a weaponsmith here. Let's check the weaponsmith, guys. The Ratai has, those traders have a lot of wealth. As I was saying, like when I went and sold there, that dude had like 7,700 or some junk like that. I mean, he had plenty to buy my stuff. Do you need help with anything? We could talk to him about that, but first things first. He's got some money. Ooh, let's actually have a look and see what he's got in terms of swords. He doesn't have anything better than our sword, because I think our sword's like 75 or something. Ridiculous. But he doesn't have anything. He doesn't even, yeah. I mean, it might be worth trying out one of the mesas or something like that, guys, but I think, or an axe. I mean, maybe, guys, maybe. Oh, man, you need 15 strength for this. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. But I think that the nice thing about the axes is that they're really going to penetrate the armor really well. So, I don't know. We can think about that. We can think about it. Anyway, let's keep going on into town here. On our noble steed. Dude? What are you doing? Settle down here.
Yeah. Watch where you're going, you lout. You nearly killed me.
Oh. Where's the thief? Oh shoot, I accidentally just hit the... Okay. I accidentally hit the other guy.
Enough. Yeah, you got me.
I think the other guy caught you too.
We don't have to get all worked up on account of a scrap of cloth, do we?
Keep it and run. You'll die for that. Be glad it didn't end up worse.
No excuses. Hand it over.
Here.
You got the thrashing you deserved. I hope you've learned your lesson.
I'll amend my life. From the very foundations, believe me.
You really let him go? Just like that? And did you get the loot back?
I did.
I did. I have it here.
Thank you. That thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these days. And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
Thanks.
4 groschen. Okay, guys. That's not... if that ever happens again, that's not worth our time. You get reputation lost, reputation gained, so I guess that evens out, and then 4 groschen. It's like, screw you. You can just have the dude take your 3 freaking bandages. I don't think that that's worth a fist fight. Okay, so we've got another tavern. And I think that's a baker. I think that's a bakery. Yeah, so this is a big place, guys. We got some dude with a sword just standing over here. I wonder if this is a guy of interest or if he's just kind of like... He's Rapota. He's Rapota. Okay. Just some dude named Rapota. But he definitely looks like, you know, a dude. And we've got a charlatan. I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, and then this is the sign that was on like the armorers in Ratai. So this is probably the real deal right here, guys. Yeah, this is it. So let's see how much money this guy's got.
That a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Okay, how much money do you have? He's got 2 grand. So let's sell everything we can to this guy. Oh, up to 2 grand worth. Not that, because we are going to keep wearing that. So I don't think we're going to be able to get rid of all of our junk here, but we should be able to get rid of a decent little bit of it. That is, man, that's 2.3k. We're not going to be able to sell that, so I'm not going to grab it. Okay, that's probably about all we're going to be able to sell to this dude. And then we will, what's the word I'm looking for? Then we'll have him, repair a bunch of our crap. Okay, we are getting to his... Okay, that's about all he can afford anyway. Although, once we give him... I wasn't thinking about it. I should have done repairs first, because then he'd have more money. Then he'd have more money to what's the word I'm looking for? To pay us for our goods and services. So what else do we even have in our horse here? So we've got a decent little bit of armor here. That's really it. It'd be good to find a tailor to repair our armor, or the rest of our armor. And I think that this bow here is actually better than the bow that we are currently using. Now the only issue is it's not in very good condition, so I think we need a weaponsmith to repair it. So we might need to go back. Oh, there's a... No, that's a tailor. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. And then, of course, we also need to find, guys, we also need to find the, are you the tailor?
What are you after? You know how it goes.
God watch over you. Good night. Especially in these dark times.
I hope you can do something for me. Yes, let's talk trade. But I didn't want trade. I wanted a blue. Oh no, it's not a nice one. I've got the yellow one, which is better. I would like a blue one, but it's in terms of looks. But sadly, it's not as good. Maybe this guy can repair a tailor. Okay, this is the actual tailor.
Some change back. Thanks.
Okay, yes, repairs.
God be with you.
Thank you. Repair all my junk, dude. Gracias. Who's this dude? Oh, just garden. Just garden. I mean, I guess that looks a little bit less suspicious than the dude outside, but that dude is just looking... I mean, there aren't a whole lot of dudes just doing that in, at least in Ratai, but, I mean, apparently people just do that in Sasau. Maybe he's just guarding that place. Anyway, guys, let us... I'd like to get our weapons repaired, and the only weaponsmith we know about right now, typically they keep them kind of close to each other.
Come have a look. Don't be shy.
There's the church. We're obviously not going to get our weapons repaired in the church, but I can do this quest, which is a good thing to do, probably. Actually, I guess that's debatable, because that guy was being kind of a... He was being kind of a butt, wasn't he? He was being a butthole. You know, cutting his son out of his will and all that good stuff. Or not good stuff. Scallops Priest. I don't think this is the guy. Ah, this is the guy. Vincent.
Father, Vincent of Merhoyed sent me to you.
What's the matter, my son?
I brought his will. I'm looking for Vincent's son Elijah. Okay, now that's interesting, guys. Do we want to meddle in the affairs? Do we want to meddle in the affairs? That would be interesting. Oh, let's meddle. Let's meddle. Because I mean, I was kind of interested in it. Let's let's stick our nose where it doesn't belong, guys.
I'm looking for his son, Elijah. They say he's living here in Sasau.
Ah, yes. Elijah. He's holed up here somewhere. Most likely you'll find him in the tavern on the green. He spends his days sitting there.
Thanks for the advice.
I don't know. Should I give him the will as well? No. Let's see if we can arrange like a meet. Yeah, I'm gonna pay. Oh, what? Pay an indulgence. 100 groschen for an indulgence? Oh, let's do it. We don't want to go to purgatory. That's nice. I like that. They don't even have an organ in there. They don't even have an organ in there. In fact, I don't even know when the pipe organ was invented, guys. I mean, someone can, but anyway, I still like that. I still like that. Nice touch. Nice touch. But, how's it going over here, dude? Just hammering on your wall?
Can I do anything to help?
Negative. I mean, probably, but... Okay, so we have Tavern on the Green. Was that the first tavern or the second tavern? I don't know.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables.
This is just a regular trader. We can actually probably jettison some stuff here. Let's see how much money this guy's got. The traders in
Jesus Christ be praised.
He didn't sound like he was praising him. He sounded like he was doing something else. Okay, so anyway, yeah, he's got practically no money. But what does he have in terms of actual stuff here? Anything that I actually want? Because I could buy some of this stuff and then give him some money, basically. Because I wouldn't mind actually getting, let's see, I wouldn't mind getting some of these, getting these, and buying some more Savior Schnapps, and getting some of these marigold decoctions, honestly, because we were using those in the last episode, and they really did come in handy. So if we do this, we're going to give this guy about $1,000, and then we can bring that over from our horse. We can bring a bunch of this stuff over from our horse and liquidate it. And I think we'll feel better about it. That is not going to sell here, but anyway, we can do it. I don't know if stuff sells for less here than it would if you sold it to like the appropriate merchant, but guys, it doesn't really matter that much. I'm not min-maxing this. Oh, no, we don't want to sell that. I'll go basket. We actually do not want to sell that. Remove. And yeah, okay, yeah, I am convinced that he's giving us terrible prices for this. Like, that's really, really bad. You know what? We're just not going to do that. We're not doing that. That's really, really bad. We'll just leave that on the horse and we'll sell it when we go to Rotai. I didn't even realize how bad that was. We will exit that. Yes. But I still kind of wanted those other items because I want to be able to repair our stuff when we need to. So where was that weaponsmith? The swordsmith was up here some... Is that him? No, that's some other dude. He's going about his business. I think he was over here somewhere, wasn't he? He should have a sign. There he is. It's like we literally just talked to this guy. He didn't have any freaking money, but we just talked to him. All right, good sir. Okay. Let's see if I can get him to buy any of this stuff. Oh, sadly, no. But I do want him to repair.
Good luck to you.
Whoa. Okay, repair that. And we'll close the deal on that. I don't want to repair all that other junk that I'm going to sell. But that stuff is worth more than $500. I'll tell you right now. I mean, I'm no expert, guys. We can try to go to the... they said that there was a monastery blacksmith. We can go up there and see if we can sell to them. Maybe they probably don't have any money either, guys. But we can head up there and see if we can sell to them. But anyway, we're pretty much repaired now. Yeah, we already looked at these. This is where we just were. Okay, so we know it's not in any of these, because we already checked out all of these. That's a brewery. We didn't check out this. That looks like it could be one. Yeah, there's the grinding wheel. Blacksmith. Okay. Dude. Oh, and then this is the guy we need to talk to anyway. Okay. Gee whiz, guys. First of all, before we upset this guy, let's sell him some stuff. Oh, he doesn't have much money. I'm still going to sell him some stuff. That and that and that and that and that. Okay. Yeah, considering we're getting $241 for this stuff and this is like not much of the stuff, I think that we're getting a better price from actual, like, you know, people who have stuff to do with it. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Do you work copper?
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'd like to have something made. I can't say. Yeah, I mean, we want to be tactful here. I'm making some inquiries. I mean, honestly, I don't really like any of these, but I think I can't say is the most ridiculous one. Followed by I'm making some inquiries, followed by I'd like to have something made. I guess I'm going to go with I'd like to have something made.
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
That's not what I heard. Yeah, I mean, guys, actually, you know, now that I think about it, that's really the only one that we could go with. Because, like, really, those... Or that's really the only thing you really could say. I mean, apart from, or those are really the only options, I guess is what I'm getting at, that I can think of. So I don't know what else I would say if I was legitimately in that situation.
That's not what I heard.
What?
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmith's copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do.
Okay. What can you tell me about the other blacksmiths? Okay, about that copper. Are you not going to freaking...
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
And I told you, you are full of it.
Aha.
Okay. Okay, what can you tell me about the other blacksmiths? Because, I mean, if the other blacksmiths are calling you a liar, what can you tell me about them?
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough, and a fair hand at everyday things. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but now he's too old, and too proud to admit it.
Okay. So that doesn't really do me any freaking good. Okay, let me talk to this guy. Let me talk to old Vitus.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Well, maybe you can.
Your father says you don't work any copper.
We don't.
I've heard differently around town. They say your father's bought up all the copper to be had.
Are you calling me a liar? Or my father? You're asking for it, boy.
Dude, I don't think you want to go down that road. I've been sent here by Sir Radzig Kobula. I don't really want to go directly to the threats. I mean, we could. But that's really not the way I want to play it. Just in general type of thing. But that being said, I don't really like the way that he talked to us. But let's go with this. Let's start with this.
You're right. It's nothing to me either way.
Right. So clear off.
I mean, beside the fact I'm here on behalf of the Royal Burgrave Sir Radzig Kobula, investigating a grievous crime against the crown.
What? What are you talking about?
I'd let you read my Bill of Authority, but I doubt you're educated enough to understand it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realise. If I'd known, of course I wouldn't. I mean, you understand, don't you?
Stop prattling, for God's sake, and start telling me the truth. What's the story with the copper at your forge?
You're right. We do make copper sheets here at night.
Like, we're having this conversation like 5 feet away from his dad. I mean, you can hear him banging like right there. Oh, man. Okay. Why the secrecy?
So why all the secrecy about it?
Father forbade me to talk about it. I don't know why. I didn't ask.
Okay. What are you making them for?
Who buys those sheets from you?
I don't know. I've never set eyes on him. Father doesn't like to talk about it.
Okay, something tells me I'm not going to get anything from this guy, and I'm going to have to go talk to his father again and be like, your son gave up the goods.
Your father has some serious explaining to do.
I'm so sorry. If I'd known who you were, I'd never have taken such liberties.
Okay, never mind. It's not your fault. Don't think you're in the clear. Well, it is kind of his fault. But I'm just gonna tell him, never mind. Just whatever.
Never mind. You weren't to know who I am. You were just protecting your father's business interests like any good son.
Thank you. God be with you.
But I am gonna go slaughter your father. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I'm probably gonna do that though. And then he just like jumps right to it. He's like, okay, no, Zach. I mean, we've got to get into it now.
Copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought.
Okay, yeah, no, skip that. Your son he gave up the goods.
Your son put it quite differently.
He's betrayed you.
What's that? What are you blabbering on about?
Don't be angry with him. I didn't give him any choice.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying. We do make copy sheets here, and I wanted to keep it quiet.
Why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them.
Is someone threatening you? You're a coward. Okay, yeah, let's find out. Let's once again, I think we can get to the bottom of this without being a total a-hole.
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. I'd show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
You shouldn't be working for criminals. What you'll get from me will be much worse. Well, that's for sure. I mean, look, you've got honest work here. I mean, guys, it's the freaking 1400s. I'm not gonna try to pretend that just about anyone's got it hard. Like, basically anyone who's 99% of the people out there, probably more than 99, like 99.5 of the people out there, the only way they're putting food on their table is by the sweat of their brow. And that's by the sweat of their brow, like every day, and like a lot of sweat. They're probably working like, and by working, I mean like hard work, like 16 hours a day, something like that. I mean, I don't know, maybe that's an exaggeration, but I mean, it's going to be hard work. I mean, you know, wood cutting, tanning, blacksmithing. I mean, all this stuff, hard work. But I mean, he's got honest work, and that's just what it is. But yeah, I mean, he shouldn't be working for criminals, or we could threaten him, one way or the other. But yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, dude, the dog ain't gonna hunt. We're not gonna let you just continue. You know, I don't necessarily need to tell him that he's, you know, helping making forged coinage here, but yeah, no, you can't keep doing that. I'm not gonna let you keep doing that, dude.
If you lie down with dogs, you shouldn't complain about the fleas.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here.
Oh,
if
goodness.
I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up for my loss of earnings.
Dude, I don't care about your loss of, you're involved in look, you're involved in a criminal endeavor. Okay. So it's like the cops come to your house and are like, you've been smuggling drugs or whatever, or you've been like, you know, helping. It's like a drug mule or whatever, you know, because I mean, I guess a lot of those guys don't actually, you know, use the drugs or whatever. They're just like, you know, paid to look innocent or whatever and get the drugs from point A to point B. You know, I don't know anything about that industry, but you know, whatever, go with me, bear with me on this. So they bust them and they're like, but guy, but, you know, but your honor or whatever, I was making a whole lot of money on that. I was making a whole lot of money on that, you know. If you take that away from me, if you take my criminal enterprise away from me, then I won't be making that money. Then I will not be making the money from that criminal enterprise. Okay, how dare you try to make deals with me? Okay, money is the last thing you're going to need on the pyre. Yeah, man, I mean, dudes, I am not very happy about this. This is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Am I the only one that thinks it's ridiculous? I mean, I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. But that's, how dare you have the audacity. This is the nicest way that we can say this. This is the nicest way.
You've got cheek. Not only are you in with the counterfeiter gang, but you lied to me on top of it. You should be on your knees begging for mercy right now. I'm not trying to make a profit.
I didn't know what they were doing.
But now you do know, and you've still got the cheek to try to strike a deal with me. So Radzig's definitely going to be hearing about this.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I overstepped the limit. I certainly didn't mean to offend one of Lord Radzig's men. One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Rapota. He had a yellow cape on and kept whistling to himself. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. They told me what I had to do, how much I'd get for it, and I had to keep my mouth shut.
And where can I find this Rapota? Or the knight?
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery, on the hill there, next to a small chapel under a big tree.
Anything else?
No. I swear that's all.
Guys, we found Rapota.
Young man? About that matter I need help with. I'll gladly pay you.
Oh my gosh, guys! Wow. Well, okay, okay. So now let's think about this. So he's saying, okay, now I'm not gonna like strong arm you into it. I've already given you the goods. Do we want to help this guy with something else to help him to make a little bit of extra money? I mean, the thing is, man, I don't know. I mean, he doesn't seem like he's like a horrible guy, like an evil, nefarious dude. I mean, he seems like he's kind of this, he doesn't like seem like he's really a good guy by any stretch of the imagination. He's just like, if something comes my way, I'm just going to kind of do what's in my best interest, which honestly is probably what most people will do. Hey guys, at the end of the day, it's probably what I would have done. I mean, let's be real. If some people came up and were like, hey, make us some copper sheets. And I was like, well, I don't really know what your intentions are, but you're probably going to kill me if I don't. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I probably would have done the same freaking thing. So I'm probably giving him some unnecessary grief. So fine. We'll listen. We'll hear him out.
First, tell me what's going on.
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstim's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer.
Jeez.
But Master Otto still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks. But for that, I need someone experienced in combat.
I can handle that. I'm not going to go kill this dude. Like, what are you talking about? Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks. How is okay.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
What do you mean?
What's your plan?
Otto's busy making a very pretty suit of armor for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armor of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armor, and Otto will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite the bailiff to watch, and Otto will be made a laughingstock in front of everyone.
Then what do I get out of it?
Vitus will let you have the cuirass from his suit of armor, and I'll throw in a few groschen on top.
Sounds good.
And I'm sure a fella like you will be glad to be on good terms with the best armorer for miles around, eh?
That remains to be seen.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm not so... Guys, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's think about this for a second. Yeah. What if I lose? Yeah, for real, guys. One, what if I lose? Well, I think it's pretty obvious what if I lose. He's just well, yeah, I don't think he's getting his plan's certainly not coming into fruition there. And certainly I don't have any skill with bludgeons, guys. I don't think I've literally hit a single person with a bludgeon. I think we have one, from our time with, Nightingale, when we worked with the bailiff at, Ratai, but yeah, we don't have one. But supposing the armor went missing. Oh no, we're not doing that. I'm not going to go steal it. That's silly. That's not how we do things. But that being said, we're also kind of a brute. So I think in one-on-one, we could probably take whoever he's got, lined up. I don't know. It might be kind of fun. Let's go ahead and do it.
Agreed. I'll get to work on it.
Wonderful. Go to Otto first and talk him into it. Then go to the bailiff so he can announce it and get spectators. The more people see it, the better. We'll bring the armor to you at the combat arena.
Now, what I don't like about this, guys, and it just kind of occurred to me, is Otto is the only guy in town who's got any freaking money to buy stuff from us. So that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. But hey guys, it's kind of what, it's what happens. So we can go down here and talk to Ada, and we also have to go talk to Master Fafar, and then we still have to do that. Well, we got so many things to do. And then talk to the Master Fresco Painter. There's a fresco painter up here too. There's a million things to do. Oh my gosh. Well over a million things to do. Let's go talk to that freaking fresco painter and see if we can get some information there. This auto thing is not a super high priority for me, because I mean, that guy can screw himself as far as I'm concerned. No, I mean we'll do that. Just, I mean, it does seem kind of like it's going to be kind of interesting. How did I get to where I am? This is ridiculous. Okay. All right. Where's this fresco painter? And also, there's the fresco painter. Where's this? What's it? Elijah or whatever. Where's he at?
I'll be right back with that.
Let's go talk to this guy. I think he might know where he is.
Good day to you.
Why are you just hanging out near that humongous pile of crap, dude?
I'm here looking for a fellow called Elijah from Merhoyed.
I know him, but you're most likely to find him in some tap room on the square. He only comes here now and then.
Thanks.
Okay, so that was I'm at the wrong tavern for that. So,
Take care now.
but like literally, dude, like this is not where I would hang out. It's also probably not where I would dump my frickin' poo. I'd probably dump it, at least. Well, okay, I'm not going to walk there, but at least, like 30 or 40 feet away, guys. I mean, like, but that's not where I would hang out. Like, that's gross, dude. He's just lounging there. He's just getting at it. Okay, dude. Let us converse.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
Okay, tell me about the Quicksilver.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of Quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month, they've told me they've none. There's no Quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Okay, what do you need Quicksilver for? Okay, so he already told us that, his assistant, but what do you need the Quicksilver for?
What do you need Quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
Okay. Let's ask him this for all, just in case there are any details he left out in his other one.
Such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the Quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
All right,
That's all I
dude.
need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Okay, I don't really want to play the game because honestly, I just don't think that most of the people will wager enough to make it worth our while. But
Why
what
not?
does he have?
Tell me what you have to offer.
I'll buy some. Ooh, I'll buy his treasure map. How about that? And I'll buy his tavern life. I'll actually buy both of those things, my good sir, and that will give you a good chunk of money. There you go. Actually, that was pretty nice. We got ourselves another book and a map. Let's have a quick look at that map. And speaking of which, we haven't looked at our ancient map 2 or 3 in a while. I still can't really make much heads or tails of that one right there, guys. And then 5. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea on that one either, guys. I mean, we might be able to, if we can see a body of water that, like, because that's a very distinct looking body of water. If we can kind of see that guy, and then we've definitely got a direction west. So, I mean, that's definitely oriented properly. So if we can see that weird looking body of water at some point, then I think we'll be able to find it. In fact, let's take a quick look at the map and see if we've got something looking like that anywhere. Not that I've revealed yet that I can see. So I still don't see that one. Now let's go ahead and take a look at treasure map 3. Oh, hey guys. The monastery. We're going north on a road, and then we're going east and crossing a river.
My pleasure.
And once we cross that river, it looks like there's a house. I don't know, guys. That looks a little bit dubious. So, but there's actually, guys, there's a bridge right here. You know what? I bet we could find that one. I'm not going to do it right now, but I bet you anything we could find that. We have an awful lot of things and stuff going on right now. My goodness, guys, this Sassow place is just jam-packed with stuff. One thing I want to do, the last thing I want to do is, I don't think it's going to work, because I bet once they gave us that quest that guy, what was his name? I already forgot his name, but I noted it. I noted it when we saw him leaning up against the wall. I was like, that guy looks weird, and we saw him, and then the guy told us his name, and I was like, that is totally that guy, and now I've totally forgotten his name. It started with an R. It was like Ron Burger. No, it's not. It's obviously not Ron Burger. I think it was 2 syllables, but I can't remember. But we're definitely going back to where that was, and I'm going to talk to that guy and be like, "What's up?" There he is, right freaking there. It's literally this dude right freaking here. He's right here. This guy. I mean, like, this dude right here. Like, what's wrong with us just...
Are you Rapiter by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know you're buying copper from Zach the blacksmith.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where the workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
Find Rapita? What? He's right here. What's happening? I stopped him. Okay. Okay, guys. Oh, that might be. That was the. It was the most exciting chase. It was the most exciting chase in video game history, I believe.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Scallops mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Scallops Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Dang. Who is your liege lord?
Who is your lord?
Sir Yajik of Ronov. That's
Who
what
the
he
heck
calls
is that?
himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
Oh, what the heck? Look at all these objectives we failed. I wonder if that's because we weren't supposed to find this dude yet. Like, I think guys, I think we skipped like a bunch of junk just because we found this guy here. And honest, and I don't know, guys. The only reason that it's that way is because it tells you whose name, like it tells you their name, like when you mouse over them. You know, so I don't know. It's not necessarily fair, I guess. Oh my gosh, but I loved that chase. Oh man, that was broken, but it was pretty good.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Yajik led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Yajik got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Okay. But I don't really understand exactly why that is super important. And who are you?
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Yajik?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Yajik than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
Okay. Who is Yajik working for?
So who's Sir Yajik working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Yajik was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
All right, I've heard enough.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
No, I'm not going to slaughter you in the middle of the streets. Although, I mean, there is a certain... there's a certain comedy to this whole situation that we found ourselves in. But no, I mean, we're doing this by the book. Be off while you can. No, man. I mean, no, we're doing this right. We're doing this right, guys. You gotta pay for your crimes here. I don't know. Maybe you're not going to hang, guy. You might not. You were cooperative.
An honourable death? No chance. It's the dungeons for you, and the sort of punishment a counterfeiter deserves. Don't worry. In time, you'll be glad of the gallows.
Dang. That's rough, Henry. That was not exactly what I was going for. Where the heck are we right now? Okay, I guess we're in the, I don't even know where this is. Okay, so anyway, we locked him up. So anyway, guys, I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that. But that is, I mean, I don't know. I guess it pays to, just kind of, poke your head around and, look at people and just see what their names are by I don't know if you would consider that a strength or a weakness of how this game works. Like it just tells you who people are, named NPCs. It'll tell you who they are, even if you really shouldn't know what their name is, because we really shouldn't have known who that guy was. We shouldn't have. So we just got to skip a whole bunch of stuff, because as you can see, like, it just canceled out a whole bunch of quests that we would have had to do, or a whole bunch of steps that we would have had to do to get to identifying that guy or finding out like where he was, and he was just right there hiding in plain sight, I guess, for lack of a better word. But anyway, guys, man, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Yeah, and it seems like, well, actually, I don't know, that might have cleared a bunch of stuff off of our table here. Now we've still got, I want to look for, well, you know what? I think we're right near that tavern. Let's see if that guy is here. Let's see if that Elijah guy is here. We can talk to this Elijah guy really quick, and then we'll wrap up.
At your
How about
service,
that?
Sir Knight.
Are you Elijah?
That's me. Why?
I have your father's last will and testament on me.
So my old man's kicked the bucket, has he?
Not yet, but he's at death's door.
That's not actually true.
Interesting to hear. But let me ask you this. Who the hell are you, and how come you turn up here with father's will? Anyway, the old miser won't leave me even a piss pot.
I can make the man, if you go home quick, maybe your father won't disinherit you. Yeah, go talk to your dad, man, for crying out loud.
He's disinherited you, but if you return home, he might change his mind.
Go back home? Not a chance. Let him choke on his bloody money.
People come to see things differently on their deathbed. You might regret that one day.
By Christ, who are you anyway? You sound like a preacher.
We've been
You
there.
don't have to go back for good, but you ought to say farewell to your father.
Once again, he's not dying.
To hell with him. I suppose you're right. Thank you.
My pleasure.
God be with you.
Okay, so I guess we should still deliver the will then? I don't know. Or maybe we should go back and see if he wants to change the will. I don't know, guys. That's an interesting one. I'll have to think about that in between this and the last one. But the main reason I wanted to talk to him was because I was like, I think I'm going to forget that. Because that's not actually on the quest. Like, it doesn't have a quest marker for him, but we just have to kind of remember to do it. But anyway, guys, that is where we're going to wrap up. And we're just going to kind of continue our investigation. We're probably going to do this thing in the next episode. And then we'll, I guess we'll secure Ulrich's help. And then, oh gosh. Now, you know what? Actually, it looks like we actually did pretty much skip by all of that stuff, because it had like 50 different things that we had to do here. We were supposed to go over here and do a whole bunch of like find out some stuff. We skipped like the entire investigation by finding that Rapita guy. So I don't know, be that as it may, it's going to send us to the Scallops mines, but apparently secure Sir Ulrich's help. I like the idea of that, because if we can get him to help us with an attack on a bandit outpost, that would be pretty cool, because he seems like a pretty cool guy. But anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. We're going to be picking up right here next time.